Hello everybody, welcome back to the F1 24 driver career mode, and we are with Rahul Bar heading into Jeddah. I nearly forgot where we were going. Then we're heading into Jeddah, and well, last episode it went very well, didn't it? I think we got an 8th place, 8th place finish out in Bahrain. One of my track I'm pretty strong at, Bahrain. I do think that's pretty good, but this is the first race after the patch where the AI have had a little patch, the handling has had a little patch, and the actual constructors teams themselves have had a little patch. So when we were here, we were a mid-table team with Williams. But if we look at the table now, we are the second worst car on the grid. So we have taken a bit of a hit. The other thing I wanted to have a look at is potentially mixing up the difficulty. So we've upped it to 80, but I've been doing a few sort of... not career settings, that's not what I wanted. I've been doing a few races offline at 80. And for example, with Alex Albon's Williams, I qualified first and finished first in a race. So I think we're going to up it to 85 for this one. We're going to see how it goes in qualifying and then potentially see if we can find a way to change it if it's a bit too much or a bit too little. So let's go to the race weekend. I'm going to go and do all of practice, and then we're going to come back for qualifying. So before we get into practice, we actually have some specialists available to use as well. So our manufacturing expert, we have the goal set to complete the weekend with no more than 4 collisions with other cars, which will be pretty tough around Saudi Arabia. There will be lots of bumps, I think, but we also have a material fabrication planner. Complete 5 laps in practice sessions, in and out laps not included, before 250 gear shifts during a single session. Well, we're going to do 5 laps in practice. That's not a problem. We have a quality assurance tester. Complete any one session without using a flashback. In practice, complete a lap using at least 2 sets of tyres. We'll probably definitely do that. But I don't really flashback in that much at all anyway. So we'll go with the flashback one. And we have the strategy analyst as well. So perfect the race strategy program. Complete 1 practice program during a race weekend. What? They both give us the same, so we'll just complete 1 practice program during a race weekend. That will be fine. Excellent! Right, let's get into practice. We'll be back for qualifying. Okay, practice done. We are off to qualifying. We get another load of points, which is absolutely lovely for Rahul Bar. And our rating is going to go up to a 56 in experience. Racecraft doesn't go up, awareness doesn't go up, and pace doesn't go up. We did practice 1 and 2 and skipped 3. So you can get your experience up quicker if you do all 3 practice sessions, but I didn't feel like we needed to, so we just went through 1, 2, and then went into qualifying, which is just coming up now. In practice, we weren't great. We were, I think, like 15th on the mediums and then 9th on the softs. So we'll see how qualifying goes, and if we absolutely blitz it and qualify probably far too high, then we'll look to up the difficulty for the race. Right, here we are then for our first lap of qualifying. We're actually just going to drop this down into none at the moment and put it back into hot lap so it doesn't waste battery at the moment. Back into hot lap we go. Take that corner nice and easy, and we're off. Now, I've really enjoyed driving Jeddah. It's actually been a very, very good track for me in practice. I think we did find quite a lot of pace, so I'm hoping we can keep that up during qualifying. A little bit of snap at the back end there, but we're finding a little bit of a rhythm. And that was lovely. We gain a lot of time through those little fast corners on the AI. And it's a 1:32.7 from Lewis Hamilton, which is immediately beaten by Fernando Alonso, 1:32.5, I think that was. Times are coming in thick and fast, and I can't really focus on them at the moment. Tyre temps are all looking good. We're putting a pretty good lap together here, actually. 1:31.4 from Max.
That's us down into P16 now.
P16 because we haven't set a lap. Someone locked up in front of me there. A little bit of smoke still remaining. Here we go then. What time are we going to set in our first run in Q1? It's second to Max Verstappen. Okay, wow. That is unexpected. Very unexpected. So looking at the timing charts then, I mean, we're 6/10 off Max, so it's not incredibly quick. I mean, we're 9/10 ahead of our teammate, suggesting that we can probably up the difficulty. We'll accelerate some time and see how it's looking towards the end of the session. Okay, with 5 minutes to go, we're going to go back out. We're going to stay on the same set of tyres, actually. So I think we're going to go back out, set another lap, see if we can improve. There'll be more rubber down on the track as well. So yeah, 6/10 off Max at the moment. No one else has improved to knock us out of second place. So we'll just complete another lap, see if we improve, and then we'll be back. Okay, so I've abandoned the lap because we smashed. I dinked our front wing ever so slightly, and we were nowhere near beating our time. So we're going to be sticking with our time that's got us into second place so far. Let's see if it's enough to get into Q2. So Q1 is done. Where did we finish setting that lap time? Second to Max Verstappen. 5th. Okay, we probably do need to up the difficulty for the race at the moment. A 1:32.08 for us. So we're in and around the McLarens and the Aston Martins, which is impressive, given that we are the second worst car on the grid. Also, all of our upgrades failed for Jeddah, so we didn't bring any changes to the car for this one. So this is the base pace of the car. We are outstripping our teammate by 7/10, which is a little bit of a concern. He's slightly improved then, Albon. Anyway, into Q2. Okay, so at the moment we've gone out on a used set of tyres and we have gone, what, 5/10 quicker than our teammate, down in 12th, which is, I reckon, a good time. But we have, I'm going to assume all of these people above us have gone out, and our teammate have gone out on new tyres. So that's what we're going to do now with about 5 minutes to go in the session. We're going to go and see what we can do on these new tyres. So we'll be back at the end of Q2 to see where we stand. Okay, so we're into Q3. It was 9th fastest on our new tyres. 6/10 off Max. I think that's pretty similar to Q1. But yeah, we're finding some pace. I do feel like potentially we can up the difficulty. I don't know if we do this whole race at 85 or we up it to like 87 and go from that. But yeah, we were quite a bit quicker. 7/10 again, 7.72 of a second faster than our teammate. So we're smashing it, but we're into Q3. Here we go then. Starting our final qualification in Jeddah in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. We haven't set a lap yet in Q3 because we had a spin, which means I didn't manage to complete the lap. So we are currently bottom of Q3. And we need to set a good time. It's one shot for us. That's all we've got. A little bit off the track there, but shouldn't cost us too much. It is a track I've enjoyed driving. I'm not going to lie. Got to go so close to the walls. We didn't get a purple sector 1, so I'm going to assume Max is absolutely smashing it. Can we make time up? I mean, this is where our car performance is the worst, in these high speed straights where you just have your foot down, right? It's where the Red Bull accelerates. I mean, we shouldn't be challenging the Red Bull anyway, but it's looking like a decent old lap so far. We actually take the final corner very well. I'm very happy with that. Speed to the line, dropping the battery. What can we do in Jeddah? Over the line. It's 3rd at the moment. Wowzers. Okay, so Q3 is done and we are 3rd. We're nearly a whole second off Max Verstappen and still 3rd. Wow. Okay, 3/10 off Norris. It's quite spread out after Verstappen and Norris, actually. Sorry, quite close together after Verstappen and Norris. But we are 3rd. That is very unexpected. So in terms of our points that are going up, I think it's pacing qualifying, isn't it? It goes up 500, but no change in our overall. Still 75 for now, but yeah, very, very happy. Surprised as well. Okay, we're going to up it to 87 for the race. We've just upped it a little bit more to 87. So, yeah, it's a 25 lap race of Jeddah. Half distance than what they do in real life. Let's get into it.
Okay, we've got that relief of having points on the board finally, so let's keep that form up and get another top 10 finish today, please.
We've got that relief of having points on the board finally. I mean, we've only had one race, chill out. I think we are going to go for a one-stop. I think the medium to hards is probably what I'm going to do. Let's have a little look, see how... Now we could go for an underlap, or... Oh, no, I see an overlap. Do we go for an overlap? I think tyre wear won't be too bad. Or do we go mediums second and start on the hards? And then if you extend the hards, it's not too much. I think we do that and try and go for track position. And I think we're going to see how it goes. We're going to make that strategy. We're going to be slow. Oh, do I want to be slow? I'm starting third. Do I want to be slow off the line? We're going to try it. We're going to risk it. We're going to risk it. And we can take out a few laps of fuel as well. Because I don't know why, but I'm generally very good on conserving fuel straight off the bat. But yeah, right. Let's go and do the formation lap. And then we'll be back. Okay. Formation lap done. Cold tyres. Starting on the hards. Which is a very brave choice. Everyone around us on the mediums are a little bit squirrely off the start. And I'm just very conscious we're not going to have much grip on cold, hard tyres. Lost a few spaces, getting swamped by everybody. Piastri's picked a really awkward position to try and go for the overtake, and we spin! And that's our front wing gone. We've caused a traffic jam. Wow, I think we're out. Unless we get a red flag, that's going to be our only saving grace, really. We bring out the J-turn. It's a full safety car. Well, we've kept it going. I was just about to retire, but we've kept it going. We obviously have no safety car. No front wing. We are going to box. We're going to go for it. Oh my god. Our front wing is completely broken. So we're going to come in, new front wing. We spun, cold tyres. It was always going to be difficult. We're going to go just cut across here. Oh, fucking hell. Shouldn't have done that. So it's going to be tough. We're in the pits. We've crashed on lap 1 in Saudi. Caused the disqualification for Russell. We're going to have a new front wing fitted. We're going to be quite a way behind everybody else, but it is still a safety car. So if we can get on the back of everybody else before the safety car comes in, it's not race over. If the safety car comes in on this lap, we could be in trouble. And we have caught the queue. We have caught the safety car queue. So we're going to have, well, fresher tyres. I mean, I've just been racing around. We're going to have fresher tyres than everybody else. But I don't think there's going to be too much in it. I'm not too sure what our strategy becomes here. We have got another set of new mediums. We've got used softs and used hard. So I think, yeah, if we, to be fair, we could see how we go, and if we need to, pit when everyone else does onto fresh mediums, because they'll all be going to the hard. So we will have a softer compounded tyre, which would be good. So how are we looking on tyres? Front left is cold, but all the others are getting there. Okay, not too bad. Okay, so we're at the back. Safety car is coming in. There will probably be some carnage into turn 1, so We'll see how that goes. Bloody hell, these guys
Turn
all...
the position immediately
Yeah,
or we're gonna
yeah.
get penalised.
Go past me,
No
please,
overtaking
Magnussen.
during the safety
There we
car
go.
period.
Bloody hell. Just all immediately slammed on the brakes. And that's put me in a terrible position for the restart, but I don't actually mind that much because there will be carnage here into turn 1, you would imagine. Because everyone's going to have to speed up and want those positions. So
Tyre condition still looking good.
I'm happy with where we sit at the moment. Oh, we've got a much better run than Magnussen out of that corner. We're going to go for a move here. Yes, we got past Magnussen. That's one done, a really good move.
Good job. Nice overtake.
Very happy with that. Ocon and Ricciardo in front of us. Got another yellow flag, but DRS has been enabled. Someone must have gone on or locked up there. But we are...
Yellow flag.
Oh, there we go. We've got a car stopped. Leclerc out.
And some information on Leclerc. Okay, they're out of this race.
Engine failure. Virtual safety car.
Reduced
Bloody hell, it's all kicking off in this race.
positive delta.
It looks like this group that we're behind is being held up by what I assume is Nico Hulkenberg, because Magnussen is behind us, and it definitely looks like a Haas. So, oh, terrible cornering through there. I don't know if I've picked up a little bit of front wing damage. And I also don't know if these medium tyres are going to get me through basically 24 laps. Oh, a little skid. Oh, kept it together just. And Magnussen managed to avoid us as well. Floor, that could have been race over. That could have been. So Magnussen has just cruised past us with his ERS and DRS. Not my best bit of driving where we had a little snap. Nearly lost the car, but we're back into what is officially last place. Thanks to the disqualification that we caused of George Russell and the DNF of Charles Leclerc due to an engine failure. Whoa, round that curve a little bit too much. We'll just go across here, get a corner cut
I
in.
need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards are going to give you a penalty.
It's our second warning for corner cutting. The first.
Okay, mate. Engine's running very hot. Engine very hot. Let's try and
Is
pull
it?
out
It
from
says
behind.
127 degrees there. That's not hot. It's not hot for an engine. What I will say though is we are definitely faster than Kevin Magnussen, so we need to get this move done and catch up to that group in front. So we've closed the gap up on Kevin Magnussen, a bit too far away for a lunge into the final corner. But once we get DRS here, we should catch him up relatively quickly, like this. Oh, we'll give him a little nudge. Just a little love tap.
Remember to play around with ERS modes in your MFD if you need to. Don't forget about the overtake ERS mode in your MFD. It's a good boost but drains quickly, so use it with caution. Push, push.
So we've just made a cracking move on Magnussen. But it does mean he's going to get the DRS back on us. So it probably wasn't the best move to do it really. We should have, I'll know for the future, save it for this spot. Squeeze him out there, which means he's going to get the DRS again, but we're just going to dump all of our battery here. Because we also need to catch up to Ocon, 2.5 seconds ahead. So, okay, we've got a load of battery. We're in a good position here. We've got the DRS open as well. Everybody was charging in front of us.
Gap to your teammate ahead, 2.8 seconds.
So we're catching up with this gaggle of cars. Oh, what a manoeuvre. We got 2 for 1. We've got Ocon and Ricciardo there. Bottas in front having a little charge of the battery. If we can get a good exit out of here, I fancy our chances. Hulkenberg goes wide. Oh, I nearly lost it. I pushed the overtake on too quick. It gave him too much torque. Bottas is in off those softs.
Alexander's in the pits.
Alexander Albon goes into the pits as well, we're told over the radio. And up ahead of us, Hulkenberg and Zhou battling. Can we take advantage? Zhou gets past Hulkenberg. It's all kicking off. Right on the back of Nico Hulkenberg. Is he going to leave us the space to get this done? No, he closes the door. You can argue a good bit of defensive driving, maybe a bit aggressive. We're on the outside, going to have to give up that opportunity. We're so much quicker than these guys in front. Just drive my race, that's all I've got to do. Hulkenberg having a look at Zhou, he's defending him really well, to be fair. We're just going to bide our time. That's a really good exit out of that corner. I think Zhou's now going to come in. Hulkenberg does get the DRS, but we've got so much more pace because of the battery. We go a bit deep, but I think we're going to get that one done. Hulkenberg, he did the switchback. Worked well for him. We're up into P7. And remember, we've already stopped because of that early spin. But again, we catch Hulkenberg in the same part of the court track. We're going to look round the outside of the hairpin. And we get that one done.
Nice move, good job.
See you later, Nico. Nico coming back at us with DRS. I'm actually not too upset about that, because I think he's going to be pitting and he's about to give us DRS. So I think Norris, who is now behind us, is the leader of this race. I think he pitted first. So we are currently leading this race because of the safety car. But obviously everyone behind us has much fresher tyres. So it's all going to be about defending as best we can, which in Saudi Arabia is easier said than done because of the massive DRS zones. But our tyres are okay. Tyres are hanging on. 16% warm with 12 laps to go. I think we can get them to the end. It's just going to be how much the faster drivers want to risk it and where they risk it. And when they do, can we then hang on to them with DRS? That's the key. There goes Norris. We'll let him through. That's not a problem. So this is it now. We've got to try and stay in the DRS of these two. And if they battle, that's going to help us out massively. I'm expecting them to both ride off into the sunset, to be honest. To be so gentle on the tyres. My dream of sticking with Piastri is basically already over before it even started, so... Oh man, if I just had a little bit more... If I wasn't so eager to put the throttle down, we could definitely have stayed in front or with Piastri. Got to really dump our battery now just to try and make that happen. Man, this has been a tough race. I am sweaty. Okay, Alonso making the move on us. We're going to...
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position.
Look at the traction he gets out of the corner compared to us. And it's proving very difficult to stay with these quicker cars. I mean, we are in a shitty Williams. I say shitty Williams, I shouldn't say that. We are in a Williams, and we are the second worst car as it currently stands on the grid. So we qualified incredibly well, albeit at an easier AI level, up the AI, and I still think we're racing pretty well. I'm tempted to say we could put it up to 90. I don't think the AI have been, or I should say, I don't think I've been miles away from the AI. Oh my god, horrible. Okay, Sainz just about to get the move done on us. I'm not going to fight it because he's in a much faster car. On the rest of the pack, catching up with us. Sainz has gone through. Hamilton now just about to go through. Oh, Hamilton, why did you cut across me so much, mate? But just again, if we can stay with these guys, Hamilton and Sainz, and if their DRS can keep us going, the tyres are... I'm not used to having tyres this worn. I've not really driven the game with tyres this worn. I'm going to assume we're up around like 40%-ish on mediums. We've been on them for, what, 99% of this race, so really... I'm just hoping they don't give out too late. So I'm hoping they've got another 3 laps in them. That's all they need. At the moment we're holding on to 8th. There we go. Even Jeff or Mark, whatever his name is warning us.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 17.0 seconds.
I'm actually going to try and just... I shouldn't say anything. I want to stay close to Hamilton. Like, even if our DRS and our battery pulls us up. Oh my god, I've lost the car. Oh my god, I've lost the car.
Okay, you've got front wing damage, but
no, it's over. It's over. It's over. Oh, the tyres didn't last. The tyres didn't last. Like, we're done. Oh. We're going to have to DNF because I can't box to get a new front wing with like 4 laps to go. So we're calling it there. We'll pull up on the side of the road. It'll give someone a safety car, but oh man, the tyres had just gone. I'd lost the grip.
That brings the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
It looks like Max got the win. Damn it. Oh, that's going to go against our rating as well, isn't it, with a DNF. Street circuits aren't my best. I like Saudi Arabia, really good for qualifying, but couldn't bring it together during the race.
Wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
So Verstappen wins it, Norris second, Perez third, Alexandra just outside the points in 12th, and yeah, we go down 18th, started in third, and that we had the crash, didn't we? We had the crash, put our wing on, changed our wing, and then. Yeah, got back up into a point scoring position, but the tyres couldn't hold on. And off they went. Right, we'll go and have a look, see what our rating does. Okay, so we do get a bit of experience. Our racecraft goes down, awareness goes up, and pace goes down as well. Focus goes up. So we stay at 75, but lose percentage points up to 76 overall. A tough day at the office for Rahul Bar. Yeah, dual sense, my battery's low in my controller, in case anyone cares. But yeah, okay, we got minus 40 for our strategy analyst. Okay, quality insurance tester goes up, materials fabrication planner goes up. Okay, so a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. Up next is Australia, I want to say, which is a track I'm generally better at circuits than I am at street circuits. So like actual track circuits rather than street circuits I'm better at. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, we do have some potential upgrades on the car coming as well. Beam wing, spark plugs, floor stiffening, stay positions. So let's forward on. Oh my god, it didn't work. The floor stiffening stray didn't work. But the beam wing goes on from Albon. The spark plugs do go in the car as well. We get our weekly resources.
Okay, mate.
And next up,
we're expecting some new developments to come
yeah,
through, but
we know,
I'm
Mark.
afraid to
Or
say
Jeff,
that
whatever your
some of
name
them
is.
failed quality control. We're going to need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
So Albon's doing something in the chassis. He's done that as complete. He's then doing that as well. Does that mean we can do it together if he's already doing it and I want to do it as well? Oh, we've jumped Alpine in the rankings. That's good. I want to do something. I just want to keep I want to get our aerodynamics to be better. Ventry tunnels will put us up a little bit better. I mean, that is... We're going to go for that. I mean, let's get it on for China if we can. Before China. I've got 319 points, so I might be able to do something else as well. That's coming in 4 days. He's doing our improved gearbox. Okay. Yeah, there's not too much to do, is there? We haven't really got too much available to us at the moment. 420. And, yeah, in development from Albon. In development completed. Not doing... Albon's not doing that. He's completed that. Not doing that. And he's got that in development, which we can't support. So, I guess we save our resource points then. Right, next up is the Australian Grand Prix, a circuit that I'm probably going to be slightly better around than I think Jeddah. But let's have a look. So you can see we've jumped Alpine and Haas now. We're up to nearer to middle of the table again, which is good. But let me know what your thoughts are on the difficulty level. At the moment, it's going to stay at 87, and we can see how qualifying goes for Australia. But thank you so much for watching. That was a slog, and I can't believe it ended in a crash again. Like, shocking. See you in the next one. Cheers.